How to choose the industry you want to go in, because that makes the whole difference. Warren Buffett said this because he had a lot of people that was way smarter than him, way harder working than him. But the thing that really separated him, he chose a basically a very leveraged, high leveraged vehicle that is trading stocks and buying companies and stuff. But his other alternatives choose a very basic ass thing, you might say, that like a job or this and that. But he chooses a very good career. He chooses a very good career and he really made billions of dollars. And the thing that he said that was amazing is, no matter how hard you are rowing, if you are in the wrong boat. That's just true. If you are in water and you are rowing, you will go very far, and if you are in sand and you are rowing, you won't go very far. How to choose your career, or how to choose the thing that you want to be in. So first of all, I'm gonna give you a very important thing that will make you safer, because my risk tolerance is low. Like not low like I can't take a risk, but my risk tolerance, as in with money, is not very high. Okay. And if you want to figure out your risk tolerance, it is like whatever you make monthly. If you think that's too much, if you whatever you think that is too much, if you can just gamble it, your risk tolerance is very high. And if you can't do that, your risk tolerance, if you can't do the half thing gamble, your risk tolerance is low. Okay. So to reduce the risk tolerance thing, what I have done is, you are not, like, just say knotted to one career path or one industry. You can trade stocks, you can invest in IPOs, you can invest in, let's just say, companies, you can be a VC, and now you can build your startup, and you can also do your business, and you can do all of those things. And those are five best careers. I'm not telling you those are five best careers, that was just a line. Okay. So you can do anything you want, and you just have to work for it. So I'm going to tell you which careers to avoid, and I can't name all of them. Okay, I can't name all of them, and if I name some of them, people might say, I know a person in that field that is very successful. Okay, you know one person, you know 10%, you know 100%. Tell me how many person have tried to get into that field? Millions, billions. And you are seeing 10 people succeed. So is that a good thing for you? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell you which career not to go in. If you see a career that has a, you can just see the thing. Okay, if you go in a career where the normal person, normal, I'm not talking about exponentially good, normal person is living a good life, and he own a BMW or he own a Merc, and he's living good life, not balling out of control, but a good life. Okay, whatever good to you, but he's living a, let's just say, not bad life. He's living a not a bad life. So you can really think that if a normal person can do this in this field, so if I am more smarter than him, then I can go one level up. Okay, understand? You have to choose your career basis on what the normal person is getting paid, or what the normal person is extracting from that business. Because people might say you should get into this business, this is making a lot of money. But think of it, how many people are trying and how many people are making money? And I really believe in, you can do it, you can do this, but I'm not dumb. If I am gonna row my boat, why not row in water rather than sand? I know if I even if I row in sand, I will get somewhere, but why not row in water? I could get to the bigger ocean or the bigger island. You understand my point? So the first field I'm gonna tell you is, real estate is a very good field, because you can grow. You can, if you are a real estate broker at first, or real estate whatever agent. Okay, after that you can buy real estate and you can rent them out, you can flip them, and what you can do with real estate is, you can buy plots and build the houses and sell them. So with one career, with one field, you can get into four things: buying, well, flipping, renting, buying the plot, and pulling out all the things and building flats and flats and flats there. Those are three things. My bad. I said four. Okay, these are three things. Might be four. Okay. So with one career you get into three things. This is a good career because in real estate you will see billionaires doing it. So this is a very good career if you think about it. Now, a bad career would be, I wanna get into therapy. Now, how many therapists have you know that is, what's the average therapist making? Average. You see, not online figure. You see, you just go to 10 therapists. I am sure if you are thinking of doing a career, you can spend at least some money on therapist. Go to therapist because that's the how you will know. Go to therapist and just ask them. I am thinking of getting into this field. I'm just wanna ask you how much you make. And most of the time they would tell you. I don't know about therapists, but a normal person would tell you if you pay them money. Because, and you don't have to be like, I'm gonna go you just be charismatic and stuff. They will tell you, and you just say, do I want to make that at a normal person? If yes, do it. But I think therapists don't have the leverage. They might start a company, but that is one in thousand, one in a million, I would say. Like Greg Doucette said, one in a million. So, therapist, you don't dislocate your time, or you don't displace your time, or you don't disassociate, de-link your time with your money. If you work as a therapist, you make money. If you don't work, you don't make money. So that's not a good thing. But if you are in real estate, you buy a property, no matter if you are working or not, it's gonna pay you. Understand? Now I'm gonna give you another good example of a good thing, that is content creation. Now, content creation, it is more like a lottery, and not like a lottery I would say, but it is more on a bigger scale. Okay, and it is exponential. If you are making money and you have a big follower base, you can just launch a product tomorrow, and you will make a lot of money. You will make somebody's 2 year 3 year salary in just 2 days. Okay, that's a good career. That has a lot of potential. That has a lot of things. Because what you can do is, if you are smart enough, and that's why you need a network, but if you are smart enough, what you can do is, you start producing content. You make little money from YouTube because YouTube doesn't pay that much. You make money from sponsors, you make money from your program, you make money from your course, and after that you pull out all that money. You buy plots and build real estate and sell that, and you make a lot of money there. And then, if you like, you can get into watches and get watches, invest in them, invest in watches that will go up in value. How many fields? So many fields, right? So what do you need is, don't think in one direction, that if I committed to physiotherapy, or if I committed to being a psychiatrist, I'm gonna be that. No, you don't have to just be a psychiatrist. You can be anything you like. You can change your field anytime you want. And I'm not saying you can't do the real estate thing with the therapist thing. You can still do that, but I'm telling you how the normal person is doing in that field, and then you make the decision that if you want to go in that field, you would be good, because you are normal, I would say. Okay, and if you are really really good, you will make a lot of money. That's simple. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you some things that you can do. Either you can get into real estate after doing your work, because real estate takes a lot of money. Or you can be a broker, and you might find a good deal, and you might strike that deal with your money, and you make a lot of money. Okay, so get into fields that has a lot of leverage. You can take a lot of leverage. Like in real estate, if you put down 20% down payment, you are taking 5x leverage. If you spend $1, you are getting $5 of leverage at this moment. Okay, understand this. That's it for the video. I hope you can find your thing. And if you want to discuss your business, you can write in comments in what field are you thinking of going in, and I can give you my suggestion. But no financial whatever the disclaimer is. No financial thing here, okay? Make your own decisions, but I can only suggest you, and in comments I can suggest you, if you write your career, I can suggest you if you should go into that or not. Okay, just that, no strings attached. See you in the next one.